Hi students, so we are in lesson synthetic fibers and plastics, lesson 3, class 8. Okay, so we discussed about what is a fiber and also what are synthetic fibers made up of. What are synthetic fibers made up of? We discussed synthetic fibers, they are made up of chemicals. They are made up of chemicals. And also we see many monomers, polymer. It's made up of polymer. What is polymer? Polymer, it is nothing but many monomers, they combines with each other, forms a long chain or a giant molecule. A giant molecule, G-I-A-N-T. What do you mean by giant here? Giant is nothing but a huge, a big one, a big molecule is formed. Polymer, we call it as a polymer. We call it as a polymer. So using this polymer, so it is spun to, or it is used to make fabric, a synthetic fabric, And even I told you, two types of linkages are there. One is linkage and other one is cross linkage. One is linear linkage and next one is cross linkage. Linear linkage is nothing but straight, okay, one after the other. One monomer is connected with the second monomer. Second monomer is connected with third monomer. Third monomer is connected with the fourth monomer. So it seems to be a straight one. And monomers are connected in a straight line. So we call it as linear linkage. Here mono means what? Single. What is mer means? Unit. Polymer means what? Poly means many. Mer, unit, many units. Polymer, many units. Monomer, single unit. And the second type of linkage is cross linkage. Second type of linkage is cross linkage. We discuss this. So example, okay, this is the monomer, this is the other monomer, and this is the other monomer. So here they are linked with each other, so like this. So it is said to be a linear linkage. And if this is connected with many monomers again in between like this, if these are connected with many monomers again in between like this, so we call it as cross linkage. What do you call it as? We call it as cross linkage. Cross linkage, this is clear. So what do you call it as? Cross linkage. This is cross linkage. So this completely we call this as a polymer. It is a polymer. How can you say it is a polymer? Because many monomers, each one is a monomer. This is a monomer. This is a monomer. And this is also a monomer. Each one is a monomer. This is also monomer. So when these monomers, many monomers, when they combine with each other, it forms or it results a formation of a polymer. It results a formation of a big molecule, a giant molecule. So we call it as a polymer. Okay, so let's see the third activity in your textbook which is given for you. So let's observe third activity here. So we discussed first and second activities. Third activity, according to third activity, identifying fibers. Burning test. Identifying fibers. Burning test. How to identify the fiber? So we know we are having different type of fibers, that is like, okay, natural fiber, okay, and also synthetic fiber. Natural fiber and also a synthetic fiber. So even in natural fibers there are two types. One is, okay, plant fiber and the other one is animal fiber. That's what I explained you previously. Okay, so I repeat once again. Here two types of fibers we are having. We see two types of fibers. One is natural fiber and the next one is synthetic fiber. Natural fibers further classified into two more types. One is plant fiber and next one is animal fiber. So means in natural fibers we see different types like cotton, jute, wool, silk. Like this we see different type of fabrics or fibers, threads. Whereas in synthetic also we see different type of fabrics, we see different type of fibers, we see different type of threads. So in synthetic also, in both we see different number of fibers are available. Let's observe which fiber, okay, or the sample which is given to you, any fiber which is given to you. So which type of fiber it is? Any sample or any type of fiber which is handed to you. Example, this is the fiber which is given to me. Okay, this is the fiber which is given to me. So I need to find out whether this is natural fiber or a synthetic fiber, if not a animal fiber. I want to find out. I want to find out whether this is a plant fiber, animal fiber or a synthetic fiber. For that, what I should do? I should go for a burning test, flame test. I can say flame test, burning test or a flame test. So what I am doing is here, so this is activity number 3. Activity number 3, this is for you. Identifying the, what's the heading for this? Identifying fibers. Identifying fibers, F-I-B-R-E-S. How to identify the fibers? So we undergo a burning test, B-U-R-N-I-N-G, burning test. Don't say burning test, that is wrong. Don't say burning test. Some people are here, so they say burning test, that is burning test. Okay, or so we can say it as flame test. This is also said to be a flame test. Flame test. Now, I'm having different fibers with me. So I had, this is one fiber. Okay, this is cotton. This is cotton, and I had other one that is wool. I had other fiber that is wool, and I had other fiber that is okay nylon. Okay, and I'm having other one that is jute. Jute is the other fiber that I had. Okay, these are the different fibers that I had. These are different type of fibers that I had. What are the different fibers here? One is cotton, next one is wool, next one is nylon, and the other one is jute. So how can I find out? How can I find out? Okay, I don't know. Okay, these names. Think, okay, I don't know any of this. Okay, just he gave me those 4 samples, those 4 threads he gave me. One of the person he gave me. If not, I gave you. Think I gave you this 4 fibers. I did not mention this is so and so fiber. This is so and so fiber. I did not mention you anything, and you did not take the help of anybody also. Just you are undergoing a flame test. First, what we should have? You can have a candle. Okay, you can have a candle. You can have a candle, if not a Bunsen burner. You can go for a Bunsen burner also. I took candle here. So this is more available for us now. So I have taken candle. Now I brought the first one, that is cotton. So I brought the first one, that is cotton. Whenever I bring this cotton fabric or this cotton cloth or this cotton fiber near to this flame, so what do I observe? What do I observe, do you think? I observe this cotton fabric or fiber, it turns it form into a ash. It turns into ash. It turns into ash. A powdery substance. It turns into ash. When I bring this first one, it turns into ash. This is first one. This turns into ash. And second one I brought. Okay, this first one. Okay, did you understand here? What about this first one? Okay, what I did for the burning test or the flame test? First, I had a candle. Okay, make sure that is lighted. It is lighted. Okay, so it is lighted. This is lighted candle. Now I brought this first fabric. This is first fabric. First, second, third, and fourth. First, second, third, and fourth. I brought this first one. I brought near the flame. It is in contact with the flame. So soon after bringing near this flame, it turns its form into ash. It turns into ash. A powdery substance. This is the powdery substance I got. Now, so I brought the second fiber also. When I brought the second fiber, this is the second fiber I brought. This is the second fiber. So as soon as I brought near this, so I had a smell of burning hair. Okay, I can smell different. I smell the sensation, okay, I got the smell of a burning hair. So what I got here, okay, I got the smell of a burning hair. Burning hair. This is the smell I got whenever I brought the second fiber near this flame. Did you understand? And third one, whenever I bring this third one, so this is the third one I brought here, so near the flame. So I can see, so it is melting. What is it showing? It is showing melting. I can see melting, okay, drop by drop. It is falling drop by drop. It is falling drop by drop. So means what I observed here, it is melting. It is showing melting. It is melted. Okay, melting. Okay, it is melted. This is third fabric. And fourth one. So I brought the fourth one also. Okay, near the flame. This is fourth one. So as soon as I brought this fabric near the flame, so what happens? This also turns to ash. This also turns to ash. A powdery substance. A powdery substance. Did you understand? So is it clear for you? Try to understand this well. This is activity number 3, identifying fibers. So means here we were given different type of fabrics. We don't know that fabric or fiber. Okay, we don't know the different fabrics. We don't know different fibers. Which fiber it is, whether it is cotton, jute, or okay, whether it is a synthetic fiber, whether it is nylon, whatever it may be. Which fiber is given to us? We don't know that. We don't know about that. Which fabric or which fiber it is. Okay. So which test we should undergo? We should undergo a flame test. We should undergo a burning test. Okay. So for this burning test, okay, these four different fabrics were given to us. Okay, a fiber was given to us. So I brought the first one here. So as soon as I brought near this flame, so it turns its form into ash. Okay, I kept this aside. Now I brought the second one. Okay, I don't know, this is wool. Okay, I don't know, this is wool. Okay, here second one I brought. So when I brought near the flame, so what happens? I can feel some smell. So I get the smell of a burning hair. When hair burns, whatever smell is there. So I can feel that smell. Okay, burning hair smell. Okay, and third one I brought. Okay, second one also I kept it aside. Now let's go for the third one. Third one I brought near the flame again. So I can see, okay, when it is brought near the flame, okay, it is being melted. At the same time I can see drop by drop it is falling down. So this is also kept aside. Now I went for the fourth, that is, okay, this fabric, when it is brought near this, okay, flame, so what happens again? I can see some ash is formed. Some ash is formed. Clear for you? Some ash is formed. So now tell me, okay, which fiber? Can we guess which fiber it is now? First one and fourth one. First and fourth, these are plant fibers. Plant fibers. This is also a plant fiber. This is also a plant fiber. This is a plant fiber. This is a plant fiber. This is also a plant fiber. So means, how can I say it is a plant fiber? If it is a plant fiber, it produces ash. Powdery substance is produced. Remember that. Next, wool. Okay, second one is wool. It is an animal fiber. It is an animal fiber, woolen fiber. That's animal fiber. How can I say it is an animal fiber? So animal fiber, hair of any animal, when it is burnt, okay, so we'll have a burning hair, okay, smell. We can feel burning hair smell. If you feel burning hair smell, so remember that it is a wool. It is wool. Next, third one, it is a synthetic fiber. It is a synthetic fiber. So synthetic fibers, so usually they release drop by drop, they melt. Okay, they release drop by drop. A viscous substance, a fluid substance is released outside. A fluid substance is released outside. So this is a synthetic fiber. This is a synthetic fiber. So by this flame test, we can find out which is, okay, woolen fiber, which is a plant fiber, which is an animal fiber, which is a fiber from chemicals. We can identify easily. Okay, so this is a burning test, or this is the way for finding the different type of fibers. Okay, now let's move on to this other one, that is nylon. Other one, that is nylon. Do you know this is a this is the first fiber which is completely processed. This is the first synthetic fiber which is completely processed with chemicals. This is the first synthesized, or this is the first fiber which is purely made up of chemicals, and also this is the strong fiber. And also it is widely used fiber, a fiber which is widely used in many of the aspects, in many of the cases, in many of the fields. We use this nylon widely. We use this nylon widely. Why do we use this nylon in more quantity, and what's the necessity or what makes us to use this? So let's observe this. Nylon is a synthetic fiber. It is prepared from coal, water and air. Shall I rub this? This is prepared from, this is topic nylon. Nylon, it is prepared, what are the raw materials? Do you know what are the raw materials? What do you mean by raw material here? A substance which is used or which is helpful in processing of another new compound. Example, NaCl, sodium chloride. This NaCl, it is a raw material for production of bleaching powder. So means here from this we can get bleaching powder, CaOCl2. We can produce NaOH. We can produce washing soda, Na2CO3, 10H2O. We even can produce baking soda, Na2CO3. So all this can be produced from this NaCl. So means here this is said to be a raw material. So from this we can produce all these compounds. So it is said to be a raw material for all this bleaching powder, sodium hydroxide, and also this washing soda, baking soda. So this is said to be a raw material. So means here for making this nylon, what is used? What is used for making nylon? We use air, water and coal. We use air, water and also coal. And also coal is used. These are some of the raw materials for the production of or for the preparation of this nylon. And also we use some chemicals. Do you know which type of chemicals are used? Chemicals here. Chemicals used in making nylon. Chemicals used in making nylon. Used in making nylon. So what are the different chemicals used in making nylon? So I told you here raw materials means here what are the materials which are used in making this nylon? One is air, water and coal, and also some chemicals are used. So what are the different chemicals? Polyamides. So what are the different chemicals? One is nylon is a polymer made of chemical units called polyamides. Polyamides are used. And polyamides are made with, these polyamides are made with monomers. They are made with monomers. Hexamethylene diamine, hexamethylene diamine, diamine and adipic acid. So solid chips of these polyamides. Listen once, what is happening? So these are some of the chemicals. What are the chemicals used in making this nylon? First understand, air, water and coal is used. Not only that, some other chemicals are also used. Polyamides. They use polyamides. polyamides, P-O-L-Y, poly means many, amides, okay, amides chemical, amides, okay, amides, polyamides are used. So polyamides are in the form monomers are hexamethylene, okay, diamine, okay, diamine and adipic acid. These are some of the chemicals which are used in making nylon, Okay, how they will prepare? Let's observe this. First, this solid form, okay, these are in solid form. The solid form of this, okay, the solid chips of these polyamides are melted and forced through a heated spinneret, which has very tiny holes. Have you ever heard a crackling sound when you take off certain types of clothes? Or did you see sparks in them when it is dark? Listen, so what is happening? This one, that is polyamide which is present, this polyamide, it is in solid form. S-O-L-I-D. Its physical state is solid form. This solid form polyamide, it is heated up. Okay, so when it is heated, it turns its form into viscous state. V-I-S-C-O-S-E, viscous state. Viscous, which is not completely liquid, which is not completely solid, which is in medium state, which seems to be like damper, which is in fluid form, viscous state, which is in fluid form. This fluid form, this viscous state, it is allowed forcefully through a spinneret. Example, okay, this is there, okay, it is a spinneret is nothing but with many holes, small tiny holes. We see many small holes. Okay, this is with many holes, pores. We say it as pores. Pores are holes. So this viscous polyamide, it is introduced into this, and with force, with pressure, okay, this is allowed to pass through these pores. Which is allowed to pass through these pores? Okay, viscous polyamide is allowed to pass through this. Once when this viscous is passing through this, so it will be in the form of threads. It comes out in the form of threads, okay, straight threads like this, which are very fine, which are very water and coal. And also they use some other chemicals like, okay, polyamides, okay, like, okay, they are in the monomer form, they are in single unit form. And also they use some other chemicals like hexamethylene, diamine,